Good morning, students. So here we are on the verge of completion of this chapter, that is determinant. But today I will solve only the questions which are related to solution of linear equations and the doubt which has been asked by your friends in the query. So I'll be dealing with two particular questions related to solution of linear equation using determinant. So let us begin, right? So here this is question number 15. It states that a equals to, and our page is 136, right? They have given a matrix 2 minus 3 5, and this is 3 2 and minus 4 and 1 1 and minus 2. There are two parts asked. Number one is find A inverse. Second bit, has been asked using A inverse. This is very important. Using A inverse, solve the system of equation, right? The system of equation is 2x minus 3y plus 5z equals to 11, and 3x plus 2y minus 4z equals to minus 5, and here x plus y minus 2z, it is equal to minus 3, right? So I have to solve this. So my first job is to find A inverse, then I will proceed for solution of this equation. So let us begin, right? So to begin with, let us see. Here our A is given to be a matrix which is 2 minus 3 5 3 2 and minus 4 1 1 and minus 2, right? So first my job is to find A inverse. For that I will go for determinant of A, right? Determinant of A is nothing but 2 will be multiplied. You remove this row and this column, then you write the remaining things, right? So what are the remaining things? This is 2 minus 4 1 and minus 2, then minus of minus 3, because this term will be negative 1, right? So minus of minus 3 will be written here, right? So into determinant of, if I remove this row and this column, the remaining things are 3 minus 4 1 and minus 2, then plus 5, then you remove the row and column. This is 3 2 1 and 1, right? So this is 2 multiplied by, this is minus 4 plus 4, which is 0, then plus 3, again this is minus 6 plus 4, I repeat, this is minus 6 plus 4, which is minus 2, plus 5 multiplied by, this is 3 minus 2, which is 1. So minus 6 plus 5 and the value is minus 1. Clearly it is not equal to 0. Therefore A inverse exists. So this should be understood that A inverse exists. Clear? So let me save this page. Now after that I will go on finding the minor. For finding the minor, let me do it, right? For finding the minor, first what I will do is I will make a big box, right? Look at this. Let me make a big box. That big box should contain 9 determinants. Okay, so that big box, whichever I am going to write, should contain 9 determinants. Clear? So for minor of A, what I will do is write it in this manner, then make provision of 9 determinants. So this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, then this is 4, this is 5, and this is 6, this is 7, this is 8, and this is 9. Clear? So you may do a bit of work here. You can remove this one, right? If I remove this one also, you make it big one, right? If I make it big, then like this you should write. Okay, Now look at this. In the first one, what I will write is, you remove this row and this column, write the remaining things. This is 2 minus 4 and this is 1 minus 2, right? So let me do it. So I will be writing it like this, 2 minus 4 and this is 1 minus 2. Clear? Next, here also you remove this row and this column. What is left, you just write it down. Clear? So it will be left is 3 minus 4 and here it will be 1 minus 2. Clear? Next, here also you remove this row and this column, write the remaining things, right? So this is 3, 2, 1 and 1. Similarly for this, you remove this row and this column, then what is left? This is minus 3, 5 and here 1 minus 2. Clear? Next, here you remove this row and this column, what is left, you just write it down. Clear? So it will be 2, 5 and this is 1 minus 2. Here also you remove this row and this column and what is left, you just write it down. This will be 2 minus 3, 1 and 1. Next, you remove this row and this column, you write what is left. Clear? So this is minus 3, 5 and this one will be 2 minus 4, right? Next, you remove this row, this column and this row, then you write the remaining things, right? So this is 2, 5, 3 and minus 4. Similarly at last, what will be left? This is 2 minus 3 and 3, 2. Clear? Now let us calculate this one. Clear? If I calculate this one, let me use this part of this board. Therefore I will be writing in this pattern. Clear? Wait. Therefore minor of a, what I write? Minor of a, it is equal to, there will be 9 elements for me. The first element minus 4 plus 4, look at this, this will be minus 4 plus 4 which is 0. Second element will be minus 6 plus 4 which is minus 2 and third element will be, for this one, this will be 3 minus 2 which is 1. Now here for this one you will be writing in this pattern. Clear? If I multiply, this is minus 3 minus 2, that is 6 minus 5 which is 1. Clear? Similarly for this I will be writing minus 4 minus 5 which is minus 9. Similarly for this, this is 2 plus 3 which is 5. Again this one will be 12 minus 10 which is 2. And here it is minus 8 minus 15 which is minus 23. And here for this it will be 4 plus 9 which is 13. Okay. So this is our minor. Clear? Now let me find the cofactor. Clear? For after finding minor, remember our next job is to find the cofactor. For cofactor, what we will do is just change the sign of some elements. Clear? So let us see which elements are there whose sign is to be changed. Clear? So for that, let me do it. Here I am encircling this one, this one, this one and this one, and you write the remaining things. So this is cofactor of A. That is, after changing the sign, this will be 0, 2, 1, here change, minus 9, here also change, this is 2, this is 23 and 13. Clear? Then after writing the cofactor, you should write the adjoint. Clear? If you write the adjoint of A, this is nothing but transpose of cofactors. For that, what I will write is 0, minus 1, 2, this is 2, minus 9 and 23, this is 1, minus 5 and 13. Clear? Then this is our adjoint. Then after that, what I will write is, after finding minor, cofactor and adjoint, I will write A inverse directly. Clear? So let us find A inverse. Therefore A inverse, whatever I want to write, therefore A inverse, it is nothing but 1 by determinant of A multiplied by adjoint of A. Clear? So it is 1 by determinant of A is minus 1 and adjoint of A is 0, minus 1 and 2. this is 2 minus 9 and 2 23. Here 1 minus 5 and 13. Now you can see, since this minus 1 is in the outside, so I will multiply it to every number. That means every number inside the bracket should change the sign. So this will be 0, 1, minus 2, and this is minus 2, 9 and 23, sorry, minus 23, and this is minus 1, and this will be 5 and minus 13. Clear? Now let us see. After that, after finding A inverse, my next target is to find the solution of that system of equation, right? So solution of equation. Clear? First of all, write the equations. This is 2x minus 3y plus 5z, it is equal to 11, and here 3x plus 2y minus 4z, it is equal to minus 5, and at last this is x plus y minus 2z, it is equal to minus 3. So I asked you, always you write the things in the matrix form. So first matrix will contain the coefficient. This is 2 minus 3 5, then it will be 3 2 and minus 4, and this is 1 1 and minus 2, multiplied by this is x y and z, and it is 11 minus 5 and minus 3. Clear? Then I will be writing this one in this format. Okay, so let us see. So I write it like this. Therefore A inverse, or this is in the form of Ax equals to B. That means x equals to A inverse into B. Now look at this. I have already found A inverse. So this is the value of A inverse. Clear? So what should be done now? If I have already found, no need to find it once again. So for that, what I will do is I will be multiplying simply this one, A inverse into B. Our B matrix is 11 minus 5 and minus 3. Clear? So this is my B matrix. Clear? So let me erase the things properly. Okay, so this is my final one. Now let me multiply. So clearly you can see that this one is a 3 cross 3 matrix. Here this is a 3 cross 3 matrix, and this is a 3 cross 1 matrix. So obviously I will have a 3 cross 1 matrix. Clear? So for that it will be 0 into 11 plus 1 into minus 5 plus minus 2 into minus 3. Now next is minus 2 into 11 plus 9 into minus 5 plus minus 23 into minus 3. This one is minus 1 into 11 plus 5 into minus 5 plus minus 13 into minus 3. Clear? Now if I have the things properly, so it will be minus 5 plus 6, which is 1. Now look at this. This is minus 22 minus 45 and plus 69. So it will be 2. And this is minus 11 minus 25. So minus 11 minus 25, this is minus 36, and plus 39. This will be 3. Now if I compare, this one will be x, this one will be y, and this one will be z. And if I compare, I will get x equals to 1, y equals to 2, and z equals to 3. Okay, so this is how we solve the system of linear equations using matrix inversion method. Clear? So I hope you have understood this one. You also rewind this video once again and see it properly whether you are able to solve this one or not. Clear? Now let us proceed to solve another question on this. This is a word problem. Clear? The word problem is, this is question number 16 and our page is 137. So you also can have the book and see the question. The cost of 4 kg onion, 3 kg wheat and 2 kg rice is rupees 60. So there are two commodities it is giving, onion and wheat and rice. Okay, and total cost is also given. Now here onion 3 kg, sorry, it will be 4 kg, 4 kg onion, 3 kg wheat and your 2 kg rice, it cost rupees 60, right? Next it is 2 kg onion, 4 kg rice, sorry 4 kg wheat and 6 kg rice, it is rupees 90. Next 6 kg onion. Now after 6 kg onion, it will be 2 kg wheat and 3 kg rice, and the cost is rupees 70, right? So there are three things I am having. First of all, it is asked that what is the cost of each kg of onion, each kg of wheat and each kg of rice. Now clearly you can see I will be letting that let 1 kg of onion costs rupees X and 1 kg of wheat cost rupees Y and 1 kg of rice, it costs rupees Z. Clear? Now clearly I can form the equation here, right? So let me form the equation. Therefore according to the question, right, according to the question I have 4 kg, that is 4x plus, you can see this is 3y plus 2z, it is equal to 60. Now second row it will be 2x plus 4y plus 6 kg, right, that is 6z, it is equal to 90. And at last 6x plus 2y plus 3z, I repeat 6x plus 2y plus 3z, it is equal to 70, right? Now I have formed the equation. The most challenging part is the formation of linear equation. I have formed the equation by taking the help of x, y and z. Now my job is to solve this one. Clear? So let us see how to solve this one, right? So let me erase this part. For solving, our first job, first and foremost duty is to convert this one into matrix form, right? So let me see how to write the same thing whatever I have written in the matrix form. So in the matrix form, as I have told you, form three matrices. In the first matrix you write all the coefficients, that is 4, 3, 2, 2, 4 and 6. Next is 6, 2 and 3, and you multiply it by x, y and z, and this is equal to 60, 90 and 70. And you write it in this form, ax equals to b. Now x equals to a inverse into b. Clear? So this step is very, very important. Then after writing this step, you just write the things. So first I will be writing what is a here, right? So my first job is to find a inverse now. So for that I have that here a is known to me. This is 4, 3, 2, 2, 4, 6 and 6, 2 and 3. Then I will first find determinant of a. So if I find determinant of a, okay, so how it will be found, let us see, right? Therefore this will be determinant of a, it is equal to 4 into 4, 6, 2, 3 minus 3 into, this is 2, 6, 6, 3 plus 2 multiplied by, this will be 2, 4, 6 and 2, that is 4 into 12 minus 12, which is 0, minus 3 into 6 minus 36, which is minus 30, plus 2 into 4 minus 24, which is equal to minus 20, right? So it is 90 minus 40, which is 50, and 50 is obviously not equal to 0, therefore A inverse exists. So this part is over now. Now our next part is to find the minor and cofactor. For finding the minor and cofactor, what I will do is, let me erase this one. So our determinant of A is 50. For finding minor and cofactor, you will make a big bracket, right? Minor of A, right? So what you will do, you make a big bracket and make provision of 9 determinants over it, right? 1, this one is 2, this one is 3, 4, 5 and 6, 7, 8 and 9. Then for that, what you will do, you will remove this row and this column, then you will write the remaining things, right? So this will be 4, 6, 2, 3. Similarly, the same thing, you will remove this row and this column. So what will be left? This will be 2, 6 and 6, 3. Similarly, you will remove this row, this column and this row, then you will write the remaining things. So what are the remaining things? This is this one will be 2, 4, 6 and 2. Similarly, you remove this row and this column, write the remaining things. Clear? This is 3, 2, 2, 3. Similarly, you also remove this row and this column, write the remaining things. Clear? This is 4, 2 and 6, 3. Similarly, you remove this row and this column, then write the remaining things. Clear? So this will be 4, 3 and 6, 2. Similarly, you just remove this column and this row, you just write the remaining things. This is 3, 2, 4 and 6. Similarly, you remove this row and this column, write the remaining things. So it will be 4, 2 and 2, 6. Similarly, at last, what will be left? This is 4, 3 and 2, 4. Clear? So, and I will be writing the answer now. If I write the answer, first one, this is 12 minus 12, which is 0. Next it is 6 minus 12, which is minus 6. Next it is 4 minus 24, which is minus 20. Clear? Now this is 9 minus 4, which is 5. Next it is 12 minus 12, which is 0. Next 8 minus 18, which is minus 10. I repeat, this one will be 0. And at last this is 8 minus 18, which is minus 10. Then 18 minus 8, which is 10. Next it is 24 minus 4, which is 20. Next 16 minus 6, which is 10. Clear? So now I am ready with the solution. Minor of A I have already got. So for that, then I will find the cofactor of A. Clear? After finding the minor, our next job is to find the cofactor. Clear? So let us write the cofactor of A. You also rewind this video again and again. If you are not able to write something, then rewind this video again and again and see it. Clear? So minor after minor, our job is to find the cofactor. Okay. So for cofactor, what we will do? This and this. So it will be 0. This is 6 and this is minus 20. This is minus 5. 0 and 10. This is 10. This is minus 20 and 10. Clear? Now after that, our job is to find the adjoint. For adjoint, it is nothing but the transpose of this cofactors. 0 minus 5, 10. This is 6, 0 minus 20, and this is minus 20, 10 and 10. Clear? So now let us find A inverse. Clear? So for A inverse, therefore your A inverse will be written as 1 by determinant of A multiplied by adjoint of A. Clear? That is 1 by our determinant of A. If you recall, I have found it as 50. then adjoint. This is 0, minus 5, 10. This is 6, 0 and minus 20. This is 20, 10 and 10. Clear? Now the last thing which I am going to do, right? So let me erase some part. Now you revisit equation number 1. If I see equation number 1, what did I get? Let us recall. Clear? From 1, your x was A inverse into B, right? A inverse I have already obtained. This is 1 by 50 multiplied by 0, minus 5 and 10. Next it is 6, 0 and minus 20. Next it is 20, 10 and 10. Clear? Into, in place of B, if you recall, in the right hand side the values were like this. Clear? This is 60, 90 and 70, right? So it will be 60, 90 and 70. Clear? Now what I will do, I will just multiply. You keep 1 by 50 as it is, don't multiply it inside, so that it will be difficult if I have the fraction, obviously. So here you see, this is equal to 1 by 50 and make a bracket for this. This is 0 into 60 minus 5 into 90 plus 10 into 70. In the second row it will be 6 into 60 plus 0 into 90 minus 20 into 70. Next it is 20 into 60 plus 10 into 90 plus 10 into 70. Clear? So this is 1 by 50 if I recall. So this is 0 and this is minus 450 plus 700. So it is 250. Clear? Next it is 360 and this is minus 1400. So if I subtract, this is 1400 minus 360. So this is 0, this is 4 and this is 0, 1040. So this is minus 1040. Now next it is 1200 plus 900 plus 700. I repeat, 1200 plus 900 plus 700. So it will be 0, 0. I think I have some problem in this. It should not never be minus 20. So you check this calculation, right? You check this one, it should never be minus. Clear? Here, because the price cannot be negative. Now this is 0, 0 and this is 2800. Clear? So do one thing, you calculate this one. After calculating, this will be the value of x, y and z. Clear? This will be the value of x, y and z. So your job is to check this data, because this one will never be negative. So it is left to you, and you complete the things properly. I think you have understood the concepts properly. Then you find value of x, y and z. So that will be the price per kg of onion, wheat and rice. Okay, so now at last I am leaving you some homework. You try to solve them properly, and also you ask your doubts and will solve your questions. This is very important exercise. This is the miscellaneous exercise chapter 4. So your homework is miscellaneous exercise chapter 4. Okay, so you solve the question and ask your queries. Your query email ID, that is DAV exams@gmail.com. But you sincerely solve all the questions and ask your problems. Okay, that's all for today. Thank you for very much.